Hello again, guys. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. It's Monday again, a brand new week. Here, let's cancel that. As you can see, I did get a few. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 areas cleared up here. Once these bees are gone, and they will be within a few days probably, I will be planting more here. So that'll be another 3 rows. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I still think I'm going to end up taking at least these 2 places out and putting flowers way over there by themselves. Feels so weird. I mean, I guess I could put at least another row here. I'm still trying to figure out how to get in enough of the daisies, tulips, and orchids, the white orchids that I want to. The black daisies, the white orchids, and okay, say that over again. The orange daisies, the black tulips, and the white orchids. Wow, that was apparently quite hard for me this morning. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's good. It's fine. So I'm just going to harvest these little babies one more time, and yeah, I guess I'll be replanting, doing that sort of thing. Yeah, I'm still kind of coming to terms with the fact that I've used up a lot more space on non-farming things than I had realized with this. I thought I was going to have all this room, and I'd have so many more flowers and so many more trees and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, nope, it's not worked out that way. And I mean, I could change it. I could crowd the place up, but I am not going to. I will find a way to get in, if not what I wanted, at least a solid fraction of what I wanted. And then I will say, you know what, that's good enough. We'll just do that. And I do believe that the one over on this section on the south side of the farm here, that one row of black tea that I've got will almost definitely, I hate to say I'm going to be recycling that because they cost so much, but it is likely that at some point I will be recycling that too. We'll see. I won't do it until I mean, if I do, it'll be probably weeks from now. It'll be a good ways down the road when I have a better sense of the balance of this farm and what actually needs to go and what can hang on, and then we'll see. But you know what? We still have some nice views, and that, look at that. I like this with the river and the canals draining my fields, and those poor little Dutch animals still sitting out there going, are you ever going to decide if you're doing something with us or not? So maybe. Maybe that little section at the end of the horse pasture. I could put just a little spot there where we have pets of the Dutch animals. Maybe, maybe I'll do that. I don't know. We'll see. It could be kind of cute because there is a blank space there that I figured I've got something will come up, right? Something will come up to fill it, but. And the more I'm thinking about it, the black tulips would be a good solid way to make money. Again, it depends on how you play. Lately, because I record all the time, I think they would probably be a really good bet for me. Where in the past, the daisies were hands down, like no contest, the best way for me to make money. Because sometimes I only logged in twice a week. So I did the orchids one of those days, and then did the orchids and the tulips the next one of those days. So, and of course I did everything else too, but the point being the tulips only got harvested a couple of times a week instead of the 3.5 times that they could have been. So I was not getting full value for the little goobers, that's for sure. And at some point in the past, once a long time ago in the game, the roses over there were the red roses were sort of the plant that everybody was talking about. When I started playing the game, maybe it hadn't been too long since all the other flowers are added or something. I don't really know. Or maybe the game just hadn't been played long enough for people to know what was best, but I kept having people tell me that red roses were the way to go, and it's like, I don't get it. And I didn't, and I still don't. But maybe it was just early days, you know? Maybe that's all it was, just early days. So we got a bunch of tulips there. Okay, I gotta plant one of these. Well, those here, those there, I don't know. I can't remember which I have. I think I have the least of these, so I'll go ahead and plant these. A nice long shiny rose. These are my favorite flower anyway, so I love seeing these. Oh, these are my favorite ones in the game. I find these just beautiful. See there at the end of the horse farm, we got a chunk of land. Maybe I'll just put a little special barnyard there that's for our Dutch animals. I might do that, just for the heck of it. Turn it into a little, my daughter, the farmer's daughter, little Lucy. Maybe that'll be her private little place where she has her pony and she's got her little Dutch cow, and I don't know, we'll see. We shall see. And then down here I can do some more. Okay, so I don't want to add, I don't even know what I took out of the middle of here. But I know I don't want to add just a solid row of these, so we'll put in the black tulips. This will be the, you know, the Halloween row, black and orange. Sure. And we got 2 more rows over there. Good. Now that's something I have to check. The red orchids here beside me, I wonder if I've got those planted on the north side of the farm too. I may very well have them on the north side of the farm too, guys. I should go check that, because if I do, I'm going to delete them from here, because apparently they've just been harvested recently. Why do I feel like I've got them over here, and how would I ever find them? I mean, really? Ha ha ha. Okay, so, here we go. We've got yellow ones here. This is the orchid row. There's 3 different kinds here, I guess. Or did I, yellow, and there's blue. So I cut this in half. Oh, I see what I've done. You know what I could do then? And I think I will. So we've got blue ones here. We've got yellow ones there. If I took these out, sorry little plants, be free. If I took the center section out, I could move some of the red ones down here, and then they will have the same number as everybody else. And I can put in those specialized ones, the 3, the big 3. Ooh, yes, it's the big 3. And we'll put as many as we can down there and just delete the rest. So that will be about 63 or slightly less, but whatever. Good stuff. I'm glad I noticed. I'm very glad I noticed. Right there in the middle. Stuck in the middle with you. And there we go. And there we go again. Now, one thing about these, the red orchids are the ones that give me the most money, and the blues are the least. And, oh no, I'll be fine. I was about to say the fuel pump might be taking out some of my plants, but in this particular case, they are not. So there, that's good. And now we can just delete the end of that, and we have 3 more rows to put in the high-end plants. Yes, I am a plant snob. I only want the best. Okay, try that again. Hold it longer and longer. One of those days. Do. And then we shall replant. Okay, so how many do I have of each? I've got 360. Okay, those I just know I want lots of. Because for the lazy weeks when I'm not here to harvest, those are going to be the ones that make me money. 4 of these, 3 of the, okay, so we need more tulips. Let's put in black tulips, like so. Da-dum-bum-bum. And we'll put the white orchids up the center of 2 rows of black tulips. There we go. We got this. We got this. eggplant. Is eggplant being harvested there? Or something else? Something else keeps popping up. Yeah, eggplant. So there's somebody on the farm. Cool beans. I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice them joining. So I was rude and didn't say hello. I've turned into one of those farmers. Oh well. I'll say hello when I'm done recording. Oh my goodness. So today is Motorsport Monday in my stream. I know that's a very far cry from anybody who's watching this series. Oh my goodness. No kidding, right? No kidding. And there we go. And we'll get white orchids in the center because they are beauteous and I love them. So at least I'll be able to get more of these the big three. That's what it is. The big three. Oh yeah. And it's another night on the farm. I think the last time I recorded was night on the farm too. I didn't do much in between those times, I'll be honest. But okay, so okay, somebody's over there harvesting. Nice, nice. And they are replowing. The other day, I actually banned somebody from my farm the other day. I was pissed off. So I think maybe I told you guys this already. Anyway, I was in and you know, there's somebody there was 4 or 5 people on the farm. They're all harvesting, and that's nice. It feels good, you know. It had event stuff, and everybody was sort of sharing, and it was lovely. And the other day, it's been a wee while, but so this one person comes in, and they're just everybody else is going click harvest, click plow, click harvest, click plow. So they just start zooming through plow, 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 plow. Or harvest, right? They're not replowing, and they're in such a hurry to get everything that they're zooming, you know, they're missing plants. Not many, but they were missing plants, and they wouldn't even bother to go back for them because that would just slow down the progress, right? And they were snagging up everything they could ahead of everybody else, and then they left the farm. And a little while later, I was looking, I was going to someone else's farm, and I saw the name of that person in the farming list, and I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna go over. I'm just gonna go over and snoop. I don't even know why. I was just sort of out. Let's go see what their farm looks like, you know. So I get over there, and you log in, and you've got those 4 messages that you can put on the farm, right, when people enter, and it was plow after harvesting, plow after harvesting, plow after harvesting, plow after harvesting. It's like, seriously, you sit there and throw that at other people repeatedly, and then you just run around and make a mess of other things for other people. You greedy little BIT, right? And I banned her. F you and the horse you rode in on. I couldn't believe it. Not even asking once would have felt like, really, you've got the nerve to even put that in your message. But just the whole message was plow after harvesting. And it's like, oh, you greedy person. Okay, I don't even want to see your name again in my farm. Be gone. Get out. Leave now. And I realize sometimes, you know, things happen. You're in a hurry. But, you know, and there's been times, well, okay, no. You know what? I'm trying to make excuses for somebody, and there's no excuse. Because I'm sitting here thinking there have been a couple of times when, I don't know, something happens. Somebody's knocking at the door, and you have to go, you know, and you've been doing a field for another farmer, and you're halfway up a row, and you literally just have to go now, you know, or you get disconnected, you know, internet goes out, or things happen. I mean, I absolutely realize that. But if you've been harvesting plowing on every square, then all you've done is just stop at an awkward place. It's not like you've, you know, greedily run ahead of everybody else and left a big mess for other people to take care of. So yeah, I'm sitting here trying to make excuses and say, there's probably a nice reason. And then I think about it and I go, yeah, there probably isn't a nice reason. You're just a greedy little snot. So go play somewhere else. And I think, if it had just been me on the farm, I would have grumbled and I don't think I would have noticed. But because there were 3 or 4 other people here for the exact same things, it's just like, how could you do that to other people? Because I've had a lot of people come on the farm and not bother to plow. I mean, I say a lot only because I've been playing for years, not because it happens a lot, because it doesn't. For the most part, people are absolutely wonderful about replowing. It's considered the kind thing to do in the game, and people pick up on that, and then they do it. And occasionally, I've seen somebody, who's the character is only level, almost nothing, and I just assume they just don't know. They just don't know that would be considered a good thing. To me, it would seem like obviously it's polite. I'm taking your crops. I'm getting a bonus. The least I can do is replow and save you, the fuel and the time of a click. I didn't need to be told that was good manners, but, perhaps there's young people playing who haven't been taught the manners they should be. You try to make excuses, right? You try to make excuses for people, and a lot of times you just don't think, they're just new to the game and it hasn't occurred to them yet. That's okay. So I've never banned anybody from my farm before. If I'm here alone and somebody comes in and does something like that, then it's like, yeah, whatever. I think you're rude, but big deal. You're just rude. But that day I'm looking at everybody else and how they were zooming by, snagging everything they could. And it's like, okay, just get out. I don't know. Oh, so we got a bit of harvesting done here. These animals are going to disappear too, and that farmhand is going to end up down in the barnyard area at some point. Oh, I got something over here that needs doing for a quest. Was it here? Yes, it was. Tractor up. Ooh, see, now these are going to take a while because I've only got, 63 of them. I had a lot more flowers on Air Dutch than I do on this one, which is kind of the opposite of what I was planning on. Not kinda. No, that is the opposite. The trees, almost the same number. I think I had them in rows of 63 just along the north end edge of the farm, and I've still got 63, so yay. And remember that huge block over on the right-hand center side of the farm that was all the daisies? I mean, I guess I could put rows of, I was going to leave all this open. Just leave a nice open free spot. But I guess I could put, things in here too. Oh, and of course, they just finished harvesting the blue hydrangeas and the horses. So anyway, I'm done, guys. That's it. I'm just poking along here now, trying to fine-tune the system, and then I will have to get proper roads in. There's all kinds of things that need to be finished. The canals need to be connected. Got to figure out if I'm going to lengthen these or just leave them as is. Yeah, there's a lot of touch-ups. I've got the mess to clean up after the big haul is over, so this is just getting into cleanup period, and then we'll get into the big projects, the main garden, the staff room, stuff like that. But till I see you next time, guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your follows, your views, and the kindness that you continue to show me on this channel. You are so appreciated. Bye-bye, guys.